11 habits that are bad for your brain. Our brains are like powerful machines, helping us think, learn, and experience the world. But just like any machine, they need care and attention to function at their best. In this video, we'll explore some common habits that can harm your brain's health. These habits may seem harmless, but they could be silently working against your cognitive abilities. By understanding these pitfalls and making some positive changes, you can safeguard your brain and ensure it stays sharp and vibrant. So let's dive into the world of habits that are bad for your brain and discover how to keep your mind in top shape. Before we proceed, please note that everything mentioned in this video is unbiased, fact-checked, and reviewed by qualified health professionals. With that said, let's jump in and talk about the 11 habits that are bad for your brain. Number 1, multitasking. Research suggests that multitasking can take a toll on our brains, affecting our cognitive abilities and overall productivity. Accomplishing multiple tasks simultaneously may seem tempting, but it comes with a hidden cost. When we juggle various tasks at once, our brain switches rapidly between them, leading to cognitive overload and reduced efficiency. This constant switching not only hampers our focus, but also diminishes our ability to retain information. Studies reveal that multitasking can decrease our overall performance and accuracy, causing us to make more errors than when we concentrate on one task at a time. Our brains also need time to transition from one type of activity to another. When we continuously engage in multitasking, this transition time increases, leading to a decrease in our overall productivity. Additionally, the stress caused by trying to manage several tasks simultaneously can have detrimental effects on our mental well-being, contributing to increased levels of anxiety and exhaustion. Furthermore, the quality of our work can suffer when we divide our attention. Tasks that require critical thinking and creativity demand our full cognitive capacity, which becomes compromised when we attempt to multitask. This can lead to a reduction in the innovative solutions that we can produce and the depth of our understanding of complex issues. Number 2, smoking. Smoking is more than just a threat to the lungs. It poses significant risks to cognitive health too. Research suggests that smoking can lead to cognitive decline, affecting memory, reasoning, and overall brain function. The toxic chemicals in cigarettes like nicotine and carbon monoxide can restrict blood flow to the brain, depriving it of essential oxygen and nutrients. This deprivation can contribute to the development of various neurological conditions, including dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Smoking has also been linked to the deterioration of the brain's gray matter, the essential tissue responsible for processing information and making decisions. Long-term smokers often exhibit a reduction in the volume of this crucial brain matter, which can impair cognitive abilities. Additionally, the habit of smoking can increase the risk of stroke, causing damage to the brain by either blocking blood flow or causing a rupture in blood vessels. The harmful effects of smoking on the brain are not only limited to active smokers. Even exposure to secondhand smoke can be detrimental. Studies have shown that non-smokers regularly exposed to secondhand smoke may experience cognitive deficits, including problems with learning and memory. Number 3, lack of sleep. Lack of sleep can significantly harm your brain. When you consistently don't get enough sleep, your brain doesn't have the chance to recharge and repair itself. This can lead to a range of cognitive problems, affecting your ability to concentrate, make decisions, and retain information. Chronic sleep deprivation has also been linked to an increased risk of developing serious conditions such as Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. When you don't get enough sleep, your brain's ability to regulate emotions can be compromised, making you more prone to mood swings, irritability, and even depression. The lack of proper rest can also interfere with the production of important hormones, which play a crucial role in regulating various bodily functions, including appetite and stress management. Studies have shown that insufficient sleep can lead to an imbalance in the production of hormones that regulate hunger, leading to an increased appetite and a higher likelihood of weight gain. Liking our video so far? Before we move on to that next bad habit, Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on our new informative videos. Number 4, isolation and loneliness. Isolation and loneliness, often overlooked as mere emotions, can significantly impact our brains. The human brain craves social interaction just like it craves food and water. When we isolate ourselves, we deny our brains the essential stimulation they need to function optimally. Studies have highlighted how prolonged isolation can lead to increased levels of stress and anxiety, triggering a cascade of harmful effects on the brain. The brain structure and function can be altered, leading to difficulties in memory, learning, and emotional regulation. Additionally, prolonged isolation can contribute to a heightened risk of developing mental health disorders, such as depression and cognitive decline. Loneliness, on the other hand, can have similar consequences. The feeling of being disconnected or unsupported can trigger the brain's stress response, which, if persistent, can lead to chronic inflammation and a weakened immune system. This not only affects the brain, but can also impact overall physical health. Number 5, skipping breakfast. Many of us have heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and it turns out there's truth to this statement, especially when it comes to our brain health. Skipping breakfast might seem like a time-saving habit, but it can have detrimental effects on our cognitive functions. Our brains require a steady supply of nutrients to function optimally throughout the day, and by skipping breakfast, we deny it the essential fuel it needs. Research has shown that missing breakfast can lead to decreased concentration, lower energy levels, and impaired memory retention. Without a proper breakfast, our bodies may struggle to regulate blood sugar levels, leading to feelings of fatigue and irritability. This can affect our ability to focus and make it more challenging to perform tasks that require mental agility. Skipping breakfast can even impact our mood and emotional well-being, potentially leading to heightened stress levels and increased susceptibility to mood swings. Over time, this can contribute to an overall decline in cognitive performance and mental resilience. Number 6, high sugar consumption. In today's fast-paced world, our dietary habits play a significant role in shaping our overall well-being. One of the most concerning habits that can take a toll on our brains is high sugar consumption. While sugary treats might bring temporary delight, the prolonged indulgence in high sugar diets can adversely affect our cognitive functions. When we consume excessive amounts of sugar, it can lead to fluctuations in our blood sugar levels, causing energy crashes and mood swings. Moreover, high sugar intake has been linked to inflammation in the brain, potentially impacting memory and learning abilities. Additionally, the overconsumption of sugar can contribute to insulin resistance, which may increase the risk of developing conditions like type 2 diabetes. This, in turn, can have detrimental effects on brain health, potentially leading to cognitive decline and other neurological issues. It's essential to be mindful of our sugar intake and to opt for healthier alternatives that can support our brain health in the long run. Number 7, sedentary lifestyle. This modern habit, characterized by prolonged periods of sitting or physical inactivity, can have detrimental effects on our cognitive function and overall well-being. Research suggests that excessive sedentary behavior is linked to a higher risk of cognitive decline and impaired memory, making it imperative to recognize the impact of this habit on our brain. When we spend extended hours seated, whether at work or during leisure time, our brain's overall blood flow and oxygenation may decrease, hindering its optimal performance. Furthermore, a sedentary lifestyle often correlates with other unhealthy habits, such as poor dietary choices and inadequate sleep, which can collectively contribute to cognitive impairment and reduced brain function. Additionally, the lack of regular physical activity associated with a sedentary lifestyle may lead to an imbalance in neurotransmitter levels, affecting mood regulation and increasing the likelihood of experiencing stress and anxiety. This disruption in brain chemistry can further impact our cognitive abilities, including decision-making, problem-solving, and concentration. Number 8, chronic stress. This persistent state of tension, worry, and unease isn't just bad for your peace of mind, it's also a habit that's seriously harmful to your brain. Chronic stress acts like an unwelcome guest in your brain, overstaying its welcome and wreaking havoc. One of the brain's key players affected by chronic stress is the hippocampus. This little structure is vital for memory and learning. However, under the constant pressure of stress, it can shrink in size. Imagine it like a muscle wasting away from disuse. With a smaller hippocampus, your memory and ability to learn new things may suffer. Chronic stress also impacts the amygdala, the brain's emotional control center. It can become overactive, making you more prone to anxiety and fear. Furthermore, the release of stress hormones like cortisol can damage brain cells and disrupt the connections between them. This can affect your cognitive function and even increase the risk of mental health issues like depression. Number 9, excessive alcohol consumption. When you drink too much alcohol, it can disrupt the delicate balance of chemicals and processes in your brain, leading to both short-term and long-term negative effects. In the short term, it can impair your judgment, coordination, and memory, making it difficult to think clearly or make rational decisions. This can result in accidents, injuries, and risky behaviors that you may not engage in when sober. Excessive alcohol consumption over a prolonged period of time can also lead to serious long-term consequences for your brain. It can damage the brain's structure and function, causing cognitive impairments, memory loss, and difficulties with learning and problem solving. Chronic alcohol use can also lead to the development of neurological disorders, such as alcohol-related dementia and Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, which can have debilitating effects on your overall cognitive abilities and quality of life. Excessive alcohol consumption can also disrupt the brain's neurotransmitter systems, affecting mood regulation and increasing the risk of mental health issues such as depression and anxiety. It can also contribute to the development of alcohol use disorders, which further exacerbate the negative impact on brain health. Number 10, lack of mental stimulation. Imagine your brain as a muscle. Just like your body needs exercise to stay healthy, your brain requires regular workouts to function at its best. When you engage in a habit of limited mental stimulation, you're essentially letting your brain sit around, much like a neglected muscle. The brain thrives on challenges and new experiences. When you don't feed it with mental activities, it becomes complacent, and its cognitive abilities may deteriorate over time. This can lead to memory problems, difficulty concentrating, and decreased problem-solving skills. A lack of mental stimulation can even contribute to feelings of boredom and dissatisfaction. Your brain craves variety and novelty, and when it doesn't receive these, it may lead to negative emotions and a sense of stagnation in your life. Fortunately, it's not difficult to keep your brain active and engaged. Simple activities like reading, puzzles, learning a new skill, or even engaging in meaningful conversations can provide the necessary mental stimulation your brain needs. The more you challenge your mind, the better it becomes at adapting and problem solving. Number 11, a poor diet. A diet that lacks essential nutrients can adversely impact your brain's health and functioning. When we consistently consume foods low in nutritional value, such as processed snacks, sugary beverages, and high-fat meals, it can impair cognitive abilities and contribute to mental health issues. Studies suggest that diets high in saturated fats and refined sugars can lead to inflammation in the brain, potentially affecting memory, learning, and mood regulation. Also, the absence of vital nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals, which are crucial for brain development and function, can hinder cognitive processes. These deficiencies may manifest as difficulties in concentration, memory loss, and reduced cognitive flexibility. Poor dietary habits can also increase the risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia later in life. A well-balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins can promote brain health and optimize cognitive performance. Nutrient-dense foods provide the necessary building blocks for neurotransmitters, enhancing communication between brain cells and supporting overall cognitive function. Understanding the habits that can harm our brain is crucial for maintaining long-term cognitive health. By being aware of these detrimental practices, we can take proactive steps to minimize their impact on our mental well-being. Prioritizing good habits, such as regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and sufficient sleep, can play a significant role in safeguarding our brain health. Making small, sustainable changes in our daily routines can go a long way in protecting and nurturing our most vital organ. Remember, every positive choice we make today contributes to a healthier and sharper mind tomorrow. Enjoyed this video? Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more informative videos like this one. Thanks for watching. Your wellness is our mission.